This drug dealer was charged with the murder of a Gooch gang member after being extradited back from Pakistan. Andre Marshall, who was a member of the Manchester-based Gooch gang, was found with gunshot wounds to his torso and legs in the Urmston area of Manchester in the early hours of May 20, 2015. It was later confirmed his cause of death was due to multiple gunshot wounds. Before his death, it's believed Marshall was owed £1,600 by Abdul Ahsan. Marshall would allegedly make threats towards Ahsan and his family. This would lead to a verbal confrontation between the two. On the night of the murder, police believe they met up, and Ahsan was being driven around by Marshall before opening fire on his target from the front passenger seat when the car was parked outside a church. 4 initial shots were fired from inside the car before the front seat passenger got out, then finished off Marshall as he lay on the ground. Tests showed Marshall was blasted 7 times in the torso and legs. Drops of Ahsan's blood were found in the BMW after he accidentally injured his left thumb while firing the weapon in a 2-handed grip. Ahsan then jumped back into the car and drove off, nearly crashing into an oncoming van before dumping the car nearby. Kedal Rivers and Daniel Shahid would come and help Ahsan move the BMW following the shooting. The 3 men then went on a £700 shopping spree at the Armani store in the Trafford Centre the following day, before returning to the murder scene to mingle with onlookers. Daniel Shahid was found guilty of assisting an offender, and he was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Kedal Rivers pleaded guilty to assisting an offender and possession of an offensive weapon at an earlier hearing. He was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison. Ahsan was initially quizzed over the murder, but skipped bail and went on the run to Pakistan. He would evade capture for over 8 years, but was finally caught by authorities in Pakistan and sent back to the UK in January 2024 to face justice. In court, Abdul Ahsan was found guilty of the murder of Andre Marshall and sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 28 years. Follow the page and leave a comment on any other criminal cases you'd like to see on the channel.